name is Anna, and I'm here to share another video with you. Today I'm going to share with you about how we, the blind people, identify colors. I decided to do this video once again because of my experiences with the public. One of the questions, well, I have mentioned before in my previous videos that I am totally blind, and most people assume that someone, helps me get my clothes, or that they have to dress me up or pick the colors for me. No, actually that's not how it is. I'm able to identify colors and just pick my clothes when I go shopping. One of the things the system we use, or the things we use, is a color identifier. This is the little thing. It's called Colorino, and I'm gonna show you. See, Ali, zoom that.
Okay.
In case they want it. And again, it's Colorino, and the name of the brand is it
Tech, yeah.
Tech. So this one, for those visually impaired people that are watching my video, it's a little thing that the size of an iPhone, a phone. It's a little thicker on the end where it has the lens, and a little narrow where you hold it. On the top it has two little push buttons. One is to clear, and the other one is when you read the color. One of the ways I identify my clothes, when I'm picking something out from my closet, is by the texture of the clothes and the style, and also with the color identifier. I'm gonna aim it.
Black.
It says black. I hope you were able to.
Black.
Okay, here. So that's how I identify colors. Now the difficult part is when, or I find it difficult, and I think it would be a little difficult. It's when you have clothes that are, the same style. These two blouses are the same style. And, this is when I can use the color identifier, and it becomes very handy. I'm going to aim it.
Pale green.
It says pale green, although some people say, what, Ali, that this is blue?
It's blue. It's not blue, it's green.
I'll say, okay, so I'll do this one.
White.
And this is white. So if I want the white one, and that's how I know which one it is. Now for pants, usually those are the same style, so the color identifier becomes very handy. Some people, some blind people, what they do, they sell these little metal tags that you can sew in, somewhere in the clothes, and they have Braille on it. I don't really use those. I didn't show you those, Ali, but it's like a little tag that you just sew in there, and it has a Braille, like the P for pink or R for red.
Nice.
That's how some people. Now,
and what about when you go out in stores? Do you do the same thing?
When I go to the store, that's when we really need someone to tell us about the colors, because when I check the clothes, I can go by touch, and I look at it, because I haven't lost I started losing my vision when I was 18 years, and it was gradually. So I pick my clothes. A lot of people ask me, like, who chooses your clothes for you? They tell me about the colors when I go to the store, but I actually pick the style.
Okay.
So I memorize the style, and when I'm gonna change, I just do it myself.
Okay.
Now for the shoes, I can also go by the style and the texture. And you see this, it's easy for me to identify that these are my red shoes, but I can always.
Intensive red.
It says intensive red, so that's how I identify that. Now with the shoes, we use our sense of touch a lot. So these shoes, I have these shoes that are the same style, and the way I identify them, I can use the color identifier, but the color identifier sometimes is very sensitive to light. It has to cover it when you read it. So the way I identify this is by the material. This is different than this one, so I know that way that they're different. Now I can also, a lot of people, if they're using the iPhone. So the iPhone is another device that we can use to identify colors. But to me, the Colorino device is very practical. Now, one of the things that one of the questions that I get all the time is, like, when I go out, like if I go to a party, they always ask me, how do I you know, oh, Monica, I should, you know, dress you up. Who helped you? No one did. I pick my dresses, and like this one, you know, I can always read it.
Pale pink.
It says pale pink.
Black.
It says black. But I already know when I purchase this dress, you know, I know the style, so it's very easy to identify, you know, just because of the style, the fabric,
Yes.
right? And then my shoes, I mean, these are very easy to identify, you know, the high heel, the style, and they also always ask me about the makeup, but I'll share with you a more, you know, how I do my makeup and my hair in my next YouTube video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're learning about visually impaired people. Ciao!